Today is a day which we celebrate our Year 13 students as they've completed 13 years of both primary and secondary education. As educators of Central High International School, today is a day of pride for both us teachers as well as the management. Because as the students are here, there is a lot of formation work that we have to engage in order to help them realize their potential, in order to motivate them to do their studies and to pass. Joining us today in our graduation ceremony, we have our guest of honor, who is Mr. Ulemu Katunga. And Mr. Ulemu Katunga is the current CEO or Chief Executive Officer of Medical Aid Society of Malawi. So Mr. Katunga holds a PhD from Columbia Commonwealth University, a master's degree in business administration, and he also is a fellow in the Association of Chartered Accountants, of Certified Chartered Accountants. So in this moment, I would like for us to stand as we welcome our guest of honor as he's coming through. So I would kindly ask you to stand as we welcome our guest of honor. And as I can see today, joining us for the graduation ceremony is the chairman of the board of Central High International School. You're most welcome. Please find your seats and remain standing so we can have the national anthem. So much, you may kindly be seated. Can we have a hand as we're presenting the floral welcome to the guest of honor?
At this juncture, I shall invite the head boy and head girl for their valedictory. A round of applause as they come up stage.
Move the mic down. Good morning, distinguished guests. We extend our warmest welcome to all. Our guest of honor, Dr. Ulemu Katunga, Acting Chief Executive Officer of Medical Aid Society of Malawi. Board Chairman of Central High International School, Mr. Fan Beda. Director of Central High International School, Mr. Nathani. Mr. Harilal and Mr. Singh. Headmaster of Central High International School, Dr. Mishra. Esteemed school faculty members, proud parents and family, and our dearest classmates, the graduating class of 2023.
Today marks a momentous occasion in our lives. We stand here on the cusp of a new chapter, ready to embark on our individual journeys with knowledge, experience, and the friendship that we have forged throughout the time we've been at Central High School. As we gather here, we cannot help but reflect on the remarkable transformation we have made over this period of time.
On behalf of the graduating class of 2023, I would like to take this opportunity to thank and congratulate every single one of you who had a part in our success. Our success is your success.
Let us express our deepest gratitude to the faculty members who have guided us every step of the way. Their dedication, wisdom, and unwavering belief in us has been the cornerstones of our success. They have challenged us, nurtured us, and inspired us. They've also been very patient, and trust me, with this class, you had to be patient. We owe them a debt of thanks that we can never repay, but we can honor them by using the education that they gave us and using it to influence a positive impact on the world.
To our parents and family who have been there from the start, we owe you immeasurable thanks.
Their unwavering support, sacrifices, and unconditional love have formed the bedrock of our journey.
They have celebrated our successes, wiped away our tears, and provided the encouragement we needed during the most challenging times.
Today, as we stand on this stage, we stand as a testament to their unwavering belief in us.
Thank you for giving your whole support system when we were questing for knowledge. Mom and Dad, this is your victory.
Let us take a moment to express our heartfelt appreciation for all that they have done.
Fellow graduates, as we embark on our future endeavors, we must remember the lessons we learned beyond textbooks. Our time in school has taught us not only facts and figures, but valuable life lessons that will guide us as we navigate the world. We have learned the importance of resilience in the face of adversity, the power of collaboration, and the significance of diversity.
These are lessons that will shape our character and enable us to thrive in an ever-challenging world. However, with great privilege comes great responsibility. As we step into the next phase of our lives, we must remember that our education has equipped us with tools to make a difference. We have the power to challenge the status quo, to spark innovation and contribute meaningfully to society. It is our duty to use our knowledge and skills to create a positive change, to champion causes we believe in, and make a long-lasting impact on the world around us.
Today, as we bid farewell to familiar hallways and cherished memories of our alma mater, let us embrace the unknown with open minds and open hearts.
Let us face the challenges that lie ahead with courage and resilience, knowing that we are prepared for whatever comes in our way.
High school has been an emotional roller coaster. It pulled me out of my comfort zones, taught me many life lessons, helped me learn new skills, kicked me to my knees. But high school was also the place I made some of my best memories, had endless laughs, and made amazing friends.
In conclusion, my fellow graduates, remember that we are not alone in this journey. We are part of a remarkable community that will continue to support us as we navigate the uncharted waters of the future. Let us stay connected, support one another, and celebrate each other's successes.
When I look out at my classmates, I have no doubt that every single one of you will achieve everything you've ever dreamt of. I wish you all the best of luck, and thank you to everyone who took time out of their busy schedules to be here today and celebrate with us. Congratulations, class of 2023.
We made it.
Wow, another round of applause. A most befitting exit speech by our outgoing head girl, Sarah, and our outgoing head boy, Aman. You have represented your class well, you have represented the school well. What a song, what a dedication. Indeed, sing louder, just sing. Well done, lower forms and your team. Thank you, music department, for such a heart-wrenching, heartwarming song. As we move along with our program, I would like to just get some thoughts from a couple of our A-level learners, some of the graduates to be specific. You may come up to the stage as the audience claps.
Good morning to my fellow graduates. When I was informed that I had to write a speech to describe what we are feeling right now, I tried to look for words and phrases to describe it, but I couldn't find it. So allow me to speak straight from my heart. To my fellow graduates, what a journey and what a story we have had so far. From the first moment our parents held our hands and walked us to the nursery classroom door, till today when we leave, one thing remained for sure. We had a dream to fulfill, a dream to pursue, and surely we are on course to fulfill it. We have had moments together, we have had moments to cherish. Let's carry that with us. As we move on to a new stage in our life, let us go out there and shoot our shots. For indeed, the people out there that would do anything to be in our position, let us at least do ourselves justice. I would like to end my speech with a famous quote by a great philosopher, Kanye West. Everyone wanted to know what would happen if we didn't graduate. I guess they'll never know. Thank you.
Wow, Amin, you with no doubt left me speechless. I have no words. One more round of applause for Amin, please. This morning I had so many ideas. What am I going to say? I have to describe Central High. But I must say, filled with emotion at this moment, I've forgotten all my words. But to me, Central High was a home away from home. It gifted me with 7 years of memories. A whole treasure trove of memories that I can't even describe. Thank you so much, Central High. Each classroom in these hallways left an indelibly mark in my heart. Each teacher, each staff member, each cleaner, they all greeted us every morning with the most heartwarming smile. And without them, would we be who we are today? Yes, our alma mater did mold us into the young individuals we are today. But without Central High, would we manage? Would we be here? On behalf of my classmates and I would like to thank Central High. We're so proud of being part of this family, and you will forever be in our hearts. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I mean, wow, 7 years really does go by fast. It seems like it was just yesterday when I walked into these gates for the first time as a Year 7 child, and here I stand before you, graduating from this very high school. There are a few people I'd like to thank for contributing to my success. Firstly, I'd like to thank my parents. Without them, I wouldn't be here right now, always supporting and motivating me. Secondly, I'd like to thank, of course, Mr. Mishra. I guess all the shouting paid off, didn't it? It's really molded me into the person I am today. Thirdly, I'd like to thank all of my teachers for spending day and night in turning me into the successful student that I am today. And lastly, I'd like to thank by far the most important person in this whole story, none other than myself, for always putting in the hard work and never giving up no matter the circumstances. In closing, I'd like to give everyone the go-ahead to commit any crimes you'd like. Don't worry, because your lawyer is just a phone call away. Thank you so much for listening.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to say, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah that I'm here, and Alhamdulillah that we got such loving parents. I would like to extend my gratitude. I would like to extend my gratitude to all the parents present here. The sole reason we are here is only because of them. My biggest inspiration were my parents, are my parents, and will always be my parents. I have no words to define their courage, love, and care which is infinite for me. It isn't a huge task to provide something which you possess in abundance, but it's a remarkable thing when you do so when you don't have it. When we lost hope, they didn't. They made sure to fulfill all our necessities and sacrificed their needs and wants without any anticipation of return from our side. I will never let their blood and sweat go in vain. It's a challenge, a dream, and everything for me to achieve the status to make my family proud. Where my parents can hold their head up and high and say, I'm a proud father, I'm a proud mother. And I wish this for every parent sacrificing their needs and wants for the betterment of their children. Thank you.
Our Year 13 students for the sentiments that you have shared with us. And indeed, we would like to let you know that you are going to be missed. You were such a lively, wonderful batch, full of so much characteristics. All right. At this point, I would like to recognize the presence of Mr. Nathani, who also joined us when the program had already started, so I didn't get the grace of welcoming you here to the graduation ceremony. I would also like to recognize the presence of Mr. Harry Lau. You're most welcome, and Mr. Singh to the graduation ceremony. So at this point, I would like to welcome the incoming Year 13 class. So can I have the Year 12s come forward so they can start their game and their presentation?
Good morning, everyone. Our dear guests of honor, headmaster, parents, and our dear graduates. Right now, we're going to have a little fun time just to not have anyone sleeping during the process. So, we're going to have a game to test how well parents know your children and children know your parents. We're going to have some representatives by the parents and some by the students. And this is how it's going to work. One of our representatives is going to stand by a parent, and you're going to say the name of your child in the mic. From then, I'm going to ask a series of questions either to the parents and the child, and you're going to answer. And then we're going to see. If you're right, you get a chocolate, and if you're wrong, you're going to get a chocolate just for you not to be sad, okay? So let's start. Charles, please show the parent. Sarah, please stand up. Sumesha, please go to Sarah. The first question is for the parent to the child. I'm going to ask you the question, and you're going to have 5 seconds to answer. Sarah, you're going to say if she's right or wrong, okay? What's your daughter's favorite dish? Pizza. Sarah, is she right? What did you say?
Pizza.
No? Sarah, what's your favorite food? What? I'm sorry. Paneer. Okay, second question and last is to Sarah. You're going to answer for your mother. We need the mic by Sarah. Okay, what is one habit that you have that your parents dislike? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sleeping.
Is she right? Yes, you can get a chocolate. Congrats. Okay. What is one habit that your child has that you dislike? Five.
Texting while watching a movie.
Jillian? Is it? No? What is it then? Eating at wrong hours. Hot hours. Oh, Mom. So you can still get a chocolate, and Julian. Next question is to Julian. Okay, this one is a very intriguing one. What was the worst weapon your parents have used against you when you were a child? Truthful, please.
No TV time.
No, I mean sleepers and stuff like that, okay? Actual weapons.
Probably food.
Food?
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay. So, parents, is that true?
That's a no.
Which one was it then?
It's probably TV, yeah? No TV, study, no TV, until you done study.
Yes. So you can get a chocolate, both the parents and Julian. And our last parents, let's go. Your son's favorite food.
Chicken burger.
Is it right? Yes. Oh, congrats. And last one for the child. What was the worst weapon your parents have used against you when you were a child or up to now?
Belt.
A belt. Wow. Parents? Is that true? Okay. Thank you for your attention, and may you continue having an amazing graduation. You guys deserve it.
At this point, I would like to call for the contemporary dance by the lower form learners, and the dance is titled Be Strong.
I'm far away, I'm illuminated now, making moves, starting waves. I've been breathing on my way for a long time. I had a vision from the birds, they won't go flying. Artificially identity way, I'm in future, past and present, I'm a fine line. Yeah, I'm a misleading, I'm disillusioned. I am not really here, I'm an intrusion. I don't swim or sink, I just flow. I don't need gravity, I just need growth. When I move, it's a quick rumble. I won't ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble. Come from outer space, I got to be with the Lord. Evolution in my veins. I'm coming far away. I'm illuminated now, making moves, starting waves. I've been
Wow, Central High is indeed gifted with a lot of talent and dynamic, extraordinary presentations, the whole galore. All right, moving on ahead with the program, we've got Tales of Transformation that are going to come up shortly. And so as they are setting up, we'll just wait on them to have everything ready. But I'm sure the graduates, you are learning a thing or two from everything that has been happening. Many of you say that you're taking your time to evolve, but the message was clear. Just sing louder, make the loudest noise you can as you go in search of your dreams. And then the dance that just came up, Be Strong. That's a very direct message to you once again, that even though you have conquered year 13, you have conquered sixth form, but there's more to come. And there's more that you need to be strong for as you go ahead and run after that which tickles your fancy. And so, at this juncture, we're going to have the Tales of Transformation, and I'm sure it's going to be something once more to entertain us and fulfill us on this journey that we're at. Ready? Okay.
In the blink of an eye, everything is gone.
And we're so proud of you.
We're so proud of you. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad.
What does the loss of everything mean? How do you handle life when your world has crushed down and the pieces are too small to pick up? Where do you go next? What becomes the essence of life? How do you succeed now?
Not exactly.
It has been several months since this loss has happened. You need to be strong and stop crying.
You're not the only one who has experienced the loss before. Move on.
The war will not stop just because you're facing loss. Get your life in order.
But how do I move on? How do I get my life in order? Where do I get the strength from?
The pain is too much. My tears even come down when I want to smile. Channel your pain into something else.
Be strong.
Tears are a sign of weakness.
This is not the time to be weak.
What does strength look like? Is strength shunning the pain? Is strength facing the pain and the loneliness? Is strength pretending that the pain and the loneliness does not exist? How does one carry strength? Straight face, strong arms and no nonsense? Laughter? It is easy to tell others to be strong, but it is hard to be strong when everything is falling.
Good morning, class. Today I have the papers for the last time. We will go to them and make some revision. You should speak louder. Speak louder. Claire, I'm not happy with your grades. You need to private stocks. Your past year grades have not been impressive. You can make it. Keep quiet.
Remember, crying is a sign of weakness.
Sir, she told my paper. This is not acceptable. Give me the paper and get out of my class right now.
Who cares?
What's the
Check yourself.
What a disappointment.
What would you have me do? You told me to be strong, and now that I am strong, you label me as a disappointment? I am just trying to go.
Hey Claire, are you okay?
Why do you care?
Oh come on, I'm only trying to be nice to you.
Why?
Because once upon a time, you used to be nice too. What happened?
More like what did not happen. I lost everything and no one understands. My life has become more confusing. I want to do right. I know I am doing right. But it seems that the world does not agree with my kind of right. I just want my life to get back to normal. I want to be the student that got A's and medals. I want to smile. I want to be happy. But it all seems like mere wishes. If only wishes were horses. I'm no longer her.
But you are still her. You're still the A-star student. You're still the athlete. You're still the ideal friend. Listen, you went through a very tragic experience, and all you needed was to take some time. Time to heal and time to adjust. Just give yourself the grace. Just one day at a time.
Are you sure?
Yes, and in times that feels like you can't do anything, I am here. You can lean on me. I can help you with the math that you've been struggling with. I may not be an A-star student like you, but together we can do anything, right?
Yes, thank you.
Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on board. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
That was very easy. Thank you so much.
You know, I did not think it was going to be that easy. I like working as a team. You know, let's get back to class. I'm sure the teachers will be happy to have you back.
Yeah, all right, behind you.
It is okay to cry. A few tears along the way don't make you weak.
There is silent joy. The humans break at some
helping, but they don't stay broken.
You're strong. You're courageous enough to face any challenge despite your pain. You are brilliant.
And you will be a star.
We have made it through high school. We have made it through high school despite the challenges, despite the pain, and despite the losses we faced along the way. Let us pat ourselves at the back for that. The future has more challenges waiting for us, but we will face them and we will overcome. We may cry a few times along the way, but we will get up and we will push until we make it to the top. Remember to be kind to yourself along the journey.
We're almost reaching the final of the ceremony where we're going to felicitate our graduates. But before we award our graduates and thank them for their hard work for 13 long years, my best item for the graduation this year was when the graduates did a walk throughout the school. I think this was the first time ever we've had the whole school salute the graduates. So they started from primary all the way to the secondary, where the students for the whole school were clapping hands and congratulating them for their hard work earned.
Miss Aisha, so you can give her a hand as she's walking. She's a very confident young lady. She has true leadership qualities of bringing people together, very sociable, and she was one of the most outstanding Year 13 students, so we'd like to congratulate you, Aisha, on your graduation. A hand once again for Aisha. The second student that I have the honor of presenting this morning is Miss Aisha Patel. So Miss Aisha is a very radiant, capable young lady. She wants to travel, she wants to own a business. She studied maths, physics, biology, and chemistry. And she said her motivation was her parents, especially her mom's scoldings, and she had a lot of support from family and friends. Congratulations, Aisha Patel. I would also like to now present Misbah Chinoy to you. Misbah is an outgoing, confident, but nerdy young lady. Her hobbies were netball, reading novels. She aspires to become a chartered accountant and maybe study psychology or economics. So Misbah was one of the most outstanding commercial students of her batch. So congratulations, Misbah. I also have the pleasure of presenting Miss Kasaira Lambert as
As you are aware, Miss Lambert is our head girl. She is a very humble, very hardworking young lady. She has very good leadership qualities, and she had one of the best capacities to bring the whole team together, and will truly miss you. A hand for Kasaira. And motivated throughout her journey, and her brothers and her friends helped her to enjoy school. Congratulations, Dihami. I also have the pleasure of presenting to you Jihan Master. Jihan is a highly charismatic young lady. She's extremely funny and polite. She wants to study cybersecurity. She studied business, physics, and IT. She's very motivated by her parents, who encourage her to work hard. And she would like to thank her friends and teachers for making her journey here worth it. And she wouldn't have done it without all of you, her friends. A hand for Jihan, please.
The lady I'm about to introduce had to leave her finer things in life, as defined by her, sleep and Netflix, just to get here to this moment. Now that's what I call fierce determinism. Ladies and gentlemen, a rounding applause for Sarah Osman. Sarah describes herself as carefree and funny, no greater truth. And yet in a seemingly indifferent persona, she never ceases to bring the element of surprise. Beware and be on the lookout for this underdog of achievement. And as she bids adieu, her parting words are, stay optimistic. Well done, Sarah. The next graduate possesses traits descriptive to any regular student: easygoing, ambitious, including the commonest cliche, traveling the world. Nevertheless, she's one to take notice of in the fact that she didn't hide behind her newness when she joined Central High, but she stood out. Give it up for Jillian Kasamali. Jillian describes herself as a mysterious open book. Although easy to approach, read the entire book to gather the intricate details. As she takes her leave from Central High International, she says, forever trust your gut feeling, choose the things and people who choose you. She came, she saw, she conquered. Behold the new CFO in the making. Well done, Jillian. Coming next is a young lady who describes herself as dramatic, straightforward, and adventurous. No arguments there. I could add heaps and heaps of synonyms too. As much as she loathed school, she made it. In her own words, if I could survive high school, she can survive anything indeed. Welcome to the stage, Umeima Ibrahim. Umeima is here to show the world what she's really made of. As one of those brilliantly minded personalities who take time to evolve at their own pace and will, shying away from the prescribed modus operandi. But be careful, she's coming for gold. She will be rich, as she says, befittingly for Umeima. Keep sleeping, you're still going to graduate. Well done, Umeima. Ikra Arun is the lady who's walking up the stage now. She says CHIS has been a conducive environment for learning social and leadership skills. Believe you me, from the terraces I could watch this young lady bud and blossom into exactly this. A fine specimen of leadership indeed. Also known as Sister's Keeper and a tank of wisdom. Well done, Ikra. Retain your charismatic nature and continue to do good. Next comes a young graduate who says there have been dark days, hard days, and days when she thought she wouldn't make it, but yet here she is. She never gave up. Hands together for Ahmed Mariam. A most deserving applause for this unshakable Mariam, who describes herself as an introvert, yet inhibits a quiet go-getter mentality. Cushioned by the very support of her parents in every season, it's no wonder why she's unrelentless in her pursuits. Well done, Mariam. The lady I'm about to introduce, let me say lady because I watched her walk up those steps and I said tick, that's one for the taking. And she describes herself as sassy, confident, carefree. I could write a whole book of descriptors. I suspect she humbled herself, don't tell her, so that we wouldn't say she's bragging. Give it up for Kuratilein Isa. Now, this is one of the most hands-on, initiative, ultra-careful, apt, well-spoken, and well-organized young lady in the person of Kura. In the near future, I will not be surprised to find her owning her own consultancy company, having reason to become an event planning mogul, or even find her in the corridors and boardrooms of any global issues needing the voice and print of advocacy. Well done, Kura, adieu, and go well.
I am reluctantly presenting the next graduate. As one of the teachers of Zomba House, I am pained to see this graduate go because he was one of our most athletic seniors. It is my reluctant pleasure, Aman Beda. What shall we do with Zomba House? I'm presenting Aman Beda. I'll be very sad to see this young man go because he is the one who carried the Zomba House sports team. Aman is a very humble young man. He's very sociable, he's very ambitious, and he was studying sciences, geography, physics, and maths. He wants to pursue a career in civil engineering and project management. And his motivation was to make his parents proud. A hand for Aman Beda. The next graduate, to me, was known as one of Miss Joseph's students because Kevin was one of the math students, and he was the one who would see working hard in Miss Joseph's class. Kevin, I wish you all the best. He is a compassionate and ambitious young man who wants to study biomedical engineering. And while he was here, he was taking maths, biology, physics, and chemistry. His parents were his biggest supporters, encouraged him to work hard and strive for excellence in his studies, and he is very grateful for their support. A hand for Kevin once again. The next graduate I'm presenting, I think everybody would agree with me if I present him as Mr. Cool of the batch. This is one of my commercial students whom I mentored in year 11 and year 12. I would like to present to you Shihad. I'm very sad to see Shihad go because Shihad wants to go to university in Malaysia. He hasn't really told us what he wants to study, but I guess the world is his oyster. While he was here, Shihad studied business, economics, and geography. Once again, his family was his biggest motivation and pushed him to work harder. Shihad, it is very sad to see you go. I have the pleasure of presenting the next graduate, Mohammed Patel. Mohammed Patel is calm in his nature, but that doesn't stop him from being a very creative young man. He is clever but shy. He's more than what meets the eye. He wants to study a bachelor's, master's, and go all the way to PhD in information technology. So while he was here, he was pursuing IT, maths, and physics. It will be sad to see you go, Mohammed Patel. Allow me the pleasure of introducing Faisal Ur Rahman. Faisal is indeed a bold, though he is bold, he is a calm and composed young man. He is a typical example of do not judge a book by its cover, because he has so much more to offer. He wants to become a medical doctor. He's planning to study medicine and surgery. And while he was here, he was taking biology, chemistry, physics, and geography. And his motivation was to accomplish his goals and to become a graduate and to make his family proud. A hand for Faisal. It is also my pleasure to also introduce the next graduate, who is also one of my own. I would like to introduce to you Mohammed Jusuf. Mohammed Jusuf can best be described as a very determined young man, and I can attest to that. He's very focused and relentless. During his time here, he took business, accounting, and economics. He wants to be a chartered accountant, and I wish him all the best. A hand for Mohammed. The next young man is also one of my own business and economics students, Umar Giraj. Umar is very smart, motivated, and confident. He has very good leadership qualities. He would like to graduate in university and become an entrepreneur. Here he was studying economics, accounting, business, and IT. We're going to miss you very much, Umar. All the best wherever you're going. The next student I have the honor of presenting is Zayan. Zayan is a confident, determined, and it is true when I use the word optimistic, that is the best way to describe Zayan. He is always willing to talk to you, and he wishes to pursue a career in corporate law and hopefully become a millionaire one day. None of you said you want to become a millionaire. Zayan wants to become a millionaire. During his time here, he studied English, history, and business, and Zayan, we wish you all the best wherever you're going.
Exciting times indeed. The young gentleman about to walk to the podium is a fine young man who reflects upon his years at CHIS, filled with a sense of gratitude for the transformative experiences, forged friendships, opportunities that have shaped his academic and personal growth. Gratitude will take you far. A round of applause for Abubakar Naim. Abubakar's parents have played an invaluable role in shaping his academic journey. Their unwavering support, encouragement to believe in his abilities and still maintain a strong sense of discipline have been instrumental towards his success. No wonder he possesses a thirst of knowledge and relentless drive to achieve his goals, one being to pursue an accounting and finance degree. Well done. Upcoming, a deserving graduate, excited about the future and the opportunities that lie ahead. His next step is to pursue a degree in pharmacy. His greatest desire is to make a positive impact on society by promoting medication safety, amongst other things. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the soon-to-become pharmacist, Abdurraham Imtiaz Mobra. He deludes us with his seemingly reserved nature, which can be interpreted as quiet humor from where I'm standing. He describes himself as humble, kind, and compassionate. The imprints of a true pharmacist. Well done. The next graduate describes himself as smart, funny, and nonchalant. This can be disputed. Well, this cannot be disputed. It's no wonder this fellow has decided to take a gap year to concentrate on self and travel. A-levels must have been beyond tough. Help me welcome the easygoing Abubakar Yusuf. He cannot be grateful enough to his parents because they cultivated the fine young man we see today, as well as CHIS as an institution. His message of departure is, if you put your mind to it, you will succeed. Stay optimistic. Well done indeed. Would it surprise you that the next graduate sees himself as ambitious and driven, thrives on challenges, and constantly sets goals in order to attain greatness? I don't think so. Well, it's safe to say the apple does not fall far from the tree. A resounding applause for Ulemu Katunga. High school was very exciting and challenging time for him, inspired to grow as an individual and on so many levels. He intends to settle in a good university before traveling the world. He bids farewell to us and says, as his greatest wish for mankind is to realize fulfillment. Without it, you are nothing. Well done, Ulemo. The upcoming graduate is a diligent and driven young man, unafraid to venture into new territory. He gives credit to CHIS for allowing him to develop discipline, responsibility, time management, goal setting, and goal attainment, essential to any growing mind. Won't you put your hands together for this teachable personality, Abdul Moiz? He plans to stay in Malawi to run different businesses and provide for people in need. Quite the philanthropist. In his message of adieu, Moiz has the following parting words. Fulfilling your dreams will not always be a linear path, but rather a series of ups and downs. Learn from the setbacks, stay on course, be resilient, take risks, and put yourself out there. Well done, Moiz. This graduate I'm about to introduce might just need to consider a career in showbiz. Ironically, he describes himself as the unbothered clown of the class, quite befitting to say the least. Help me welcome the impersonator extraordinaire, Wasim Suleiman. Wasim studied business, economics, and English language. He hopes to continue with his studies. In parting, he says, if you put your mind to it, you can do it. Well done, Wasim, for making it thus far. Now here's one assertive, confident, and observant young gentleman. If you have nothing sensible to say, this young man will not even blink or flinch in your direction. And so it is anticipated that he intends to pursue his dream towards greatness and success. A thunderous cheer for none other than Muhammad Amin Pando. His family and CHIS have molded him into the fine gentleman he is today. Overcoming the hurdle of time management is one noticeable area. As he departs from CHIS, he has this to say. There are people that would fight to be in your position, so don't let yourself down. Not forgetting, at the end of the day, it's just you, so make you happy. Now, the next graduate is a man of few words, only in public, that is. Even said he will make a simple definition of himself, and only that. He has been in and out of different high schools, and as cheesy as it may sound, he says Central High tops the list, complete with a mad goofiness in class with his peers, and yet still cooking up some decent academic grades. Hands together for Daniel Gunzaru. Daniel plans to run an online agency where he'll be generating leads for coaches or consultants. Before going to varsity, he also intends to run a parts shop, the most fabulous you've ever seen in Malawi, in his own words. Well done, Daniel. I've watched you mature, I've watched you grow, and I'm sure you will buy that yacht for your parents, as you have indicated. Well done. The last graduate on the list for today is none other than Faruqi Mohammed Azman. This young gentleman hit the ground running, hit the ground of CHIS running when he joined the institution in 6th form. He is all this and more: sober, kind, optimistic, genuine, classy, and confident. He has learned more than math formulas and physics laws at the institution, and he says this has been very good in setting the tone for his future. His future goal is kept a secret for now, but rest assured, once he has reached his pinnacle, believe you me, it will become news for everyone, the world over. He says, why talk about it when you're not there yet? Well done, Azman. One last round of applause for our graduates. And may we also give a hand to our dignitaries as they take their seats. We can do better than that. Thank you, our esteemed leadership within us, for gracing this occasion today and for, I'm sure, whispering nuggets here and there for our graduates. We have sentiments from parents, a few parents who would like to say one or two words, and so at this juncture I would like to invite Jehan's mom and Umar's dad to kindly come to the podium. May we welcome them. They are the reason why we are here today, and they will represent a number of parents, or all the parents as they speak at this moment. A round of applause, please, as they come to the stage.
So while we're waiting to have our parents come on stage, I would like to make a formal announcement. You will be now meeting Mr. Singh in Mr. Harilal's office. So may I have our parents to come and give us a vote of thanks.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum everyone. On this special occasion, I'm very much delighted, proud parent of Muhammad Umar, and I would like to say the journey that he has taken in the school, like there is a saying from Benjamin Franklin that an investment in knowledge always pays the better investment, the better interest. Now, when I told Muhammad Umar, he says, "That interest is haram." And then I had to defend myself. Okay, in my words, it is profit. And I wish all the best for the profit, for not only for yourself, for the whole humanity, that you do be as an entrepreneur in your future. Thank you very much, and I wish everyone all the best, and thank you to the management of the school, thank you to the staff, thank you to all the teaching members. I appreciate, and it was a good journey watching, and still I have another son to go through all these things. I appreciate, thank you very much.
Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm extremely pleased to be one of the parents delivering a speech here today in honor of the graduating class of 2023. Oh gosh, I wasn't ready for this. This event gives me great joy because I attended Mount Zion Central High myself, and I assume a great number of parents here as well. Even though some of us didn't meet the graduation of our year, to see another one of my children and her classmates graduating today truly settles on me how the circle of life is so significant. I've had 4 of my children attend Central High, And I would like to express my eternal gratitude to Dr. Mishra. Although we've had our rocky, to say the least, he is an amazing headmaster, a leader to all. And our children wouldn't be here today without you and all the teachers that have helped bring them to this point. Yeah? I cannot express the pride contained in me seeing all these brilliant young women and men. Moving to the next, okay, no, whatever, I think I've just, I lost. No matter what challenges they have faced here or may face in the future, these young people will surely prosper and achieve great things. Please help me welcome and applaud congratulating the class of 2023. Dream big and keep winning. Thank you.
Thank you, Umar's dad. Thank you, Jehan's mom, for such wonderful sentiments. I'm sure you've represented all the parents well. As we move on, there's a celebratory instrumental. This is for you graduates. We can remove the GS now, add the ES. And so this is for you, Sunny. That's the name of the instrumental. It is a sunny day. Ironically, it's sunny outside. And it's a sunny day. You've gone through the clouds, you've gone through the wind, the winter of your studies. And today is a sunny day, the epitome of what year 13 is all about. So enjoy the instrumental.
Just to have a note to our board of directors and our parents that the music department just started this term. So this is the first term that we have been able to achieve our students to be able to play instruments and to sing as well. So we are hoping that the music department is going to thrive because the students have enjoyed this department. At this juncture is one of the most important presentations that we do. If you are able to see most of the graduates when they are describing who motivated them to succeed, is their parents. So at this point, we would like to ask the graduates to each pick a rose and present them to the parents as a token of thanks to say thank you so much for your love and for your support. So I'm just asking the graduates to stand up one by one and each pick a rose and start presenting them to your parents. So we can now see our graduates going to their parents to say thank you as a token of thanks. So graduates, let's make it to our seats as soon as we say our token of thank you. We'll have many other opportunities for a photo session. Come and take your seats, please. And one of the most interesting things is in this graduating class of 2023, we have both the chairman's son and the guest of honor's son graduating today. It is my pleasure to present to you Mr. Ulemu Katunga, who is the current Chief Executive Officer of Medical Aid Society of Malawi. Mr. Katunga has a lot of accolades. He has a PhD from Columbia Commonwealth University. He holds a master's in business administration. He is also a fellow of the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. He has held a position as the CFO, which is the Chief Financial Officer of MAZIM for many years before him taking the position as CEO. It is our honor to welcome him as our guest of honor here at Central High International School. We are so honored that you had the time to come and sit with us, and would like to invite you to the stage to give our graduates a few words of how do they succeed to become CEOs one day. Can I have you stand up and let us give a hand to Mr. Katunga as he walks the stage. A hand, please.
the Board of Governors, staff and students of Central High International School, fellow parents and guardians here present, I would wish to extend my morning greetings to you all. I will not take time to introduce myself, as the Director of Ceremony has already and ably handled the honors. On Tuesday, May 30th, I got a call from Dr. Mishra inquiring whether I would be available to grace this auspicious graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. Dr. Mishra, no way in the world could I have declined such an honor. And indeed, knowing the importance of such an occasion, I made some shuffles on my schedule, and here I am. This famous school premises holds a very special and dear space in the heart of my family. Apart from Ulemu Jr., who is part of the great group of students graduating today, all our other children have successfully and proudly walked through the corridors of this great learning institution. So our family is very proud to be associated with this magnificent learning environment that has produced elegance and class. So where do I start from? And what is my message to you, the graduating students of class 2023? I would like to share 4 very important values after graduation. The first one is I would like you to be very proud of yourselves, to have been given the opportunity of life and to be graduating into proud citizens of the society with enthusiasm and energy to make positive change and contribution. Be very thankful to your teachers who have contributed immensely for this to be possible. Be very appreciative to your families who today are extremely proud of you and are celebrating with you on this very proud occasion of your life. You cannot imagine the sense of relief and accomplishment your families are experiencing. So to you students, grab the occasion with both hands, as this would be the most opportune time to ask for money from your parents. So go and ask for the money. They are very proud of you. The education and the humanity to me, that is the respect for yourself and others you have acquired today, are more important than the material things you would ever imagine. Material items are things others can grab and take away from you. But the education you possess today and the humanity are embedded in your DNA, and no one, and I repeat, no one can take them away from you, no matter what the circumstance. My value number 2 to you today is I would like to share with you the fact that the world out there is very competitive. Here in your school, there were probably about 1,000 or so students you were competing with. In our country, Malawi, you will be in competition with 17 million individuals. And in the world, you will be competing with 7 billion people. The resources of the world are very limited. and competition of these resources is very stiff. The most dangerous addiction you should never develop is to be comfortable. Continue updating yourself and always strive to be the best in everything you do. Please continue reading for further development of ideas. The people of your dream life are not smarter than you. They are simply better at overcoming the fear to take the very first step. Even if you are on the right track, you will be run over if you just remain idle. The only limitation that you have in the world is your mind. The value number 3 I would like to share with you this morning is that you should always remember to do simple things. If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task and then another. By the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed. Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things correctly, you will never do the big things right. The value number 4 I would like to share with you is that if you can find a path with no obstacles, it probably doesn't lead you anywhere. In life, it is said, if one door closes, another door opens. Or better still, you have to create another door. You can create this other door with the education that you have acquired at CHIS. The education that you have today will assist you on how to open other opportunity doors. So if something you have always thought of did not work, know that there are other opportunities, in most cases, even better ones. Class of 2023, I would like to share with you my own story. I hope this story is going to inspire you. I was born in a family of 8 children, and my family was not very rich. But the thing that my parents gave me and my teachers gave me was an education and humility. They did not give me any material things. And here I am today, very proud that the education that they gave me and the humility that they gave me made me to be the person that I am today. The other thing that I would like to share with you is the one that I've just read, that if you are in a room and one door closes, don't just say that all the opportunities are gone. Go and find another door with opportunities. If you don't find the door, the education that you have today is going to assist you in creating a door of opportunity. I went through primary school, secondary school, and of course I did high school. But during all this period, the career that I really wanted to take in life was I wanted to study medicine. And everything that everybody said to me, they would tell me about other careers, but I said all these other careers to me were not goes on. All wanted to do was to study medicine. But the world out there, as I said, is not sometimes very fair, but you have to make it fair yourself. I did not obtain a scholarship to study medicine. So one day, my dad said to me, my son, I think you probably will not make it in medicine. But people out there have always said that you wanted to be a doctor. I said, Dad, if I'm going to do any other career apart from medicine, then I'm not going to make a doctor. But he said, no, I've always told you that if one door closes, make an opportunity to create another door. So there I was. I got a scholarship to study accountancy. It was a very, very big U-turn in my life. I said to myself, I went to high school. I studied chemistry. I studied physics. I studied biology. And I studied mathematics. Then how am I going to make it to be an accountant? It wasn't easy, but I had to do it because the other door had closed. It was very tough. After studying the sciences, I had now to go and study things like economics, company law, business math, and so on and so forth. At first, it was tough because the other students I was competing with had prior experience in some of the subjects. But I said to myself, no, I'm still going to do it. Then gradually I started learning the phase of accountancy. There I was. I went through all the stages and eventually graduated and got the ACCA, that's the Association of Chartered Accountants, and I was a fully qualified chartered accountant. Then I said to my dad, I have this qualification, so what next? You promised me that I was going to be a doctor one day. So he said, yes, you still are going to be a doctor. There are other routes that you can take. I said to myself, what other route is there? Then I started studying for my MBA. I qualified. Then I said, what next? Then I had to enroll for a PhD course as doctor. Though not doctor of medicine, but doctor of finance. So, as I said, if one door closes, create another door. It's going to happen. Thank you very much. Before I close, can I ask Dr. Mishra just to pass me the...
Should we open it?
Yes, this is my wife, Gertrude, who is amongst the audience, and myself, thought that we could give a gift to the class of 2023, where my student is also in there, so that this gift remains in the school as a memento to the present that we have for the graduating students of 2023. So this is our gift to the school and the graduating class of 2023. Thank you very much.
Before our guest of honor leaves the stage, I would like to invite the board of directors to come and present him with a memento to thank him for coming to Central High International School. have a hand to thank our guest of honor? May I kindly ask them to take their seats?
Back rows too, yes, back rows too.
So graduates, I'd like you to get ready for your walkout. Take care of your mementos and your certificates. Make sure you kept them in a safe place. Are we ready to do our walkout, graduates? Graduates are walking out. Let's have a round of applause to celebrate them one last time. We can start our walk. Thank you so much, our dear esteemed parents, for joining us today in this auspicious occasion.